Whenever one planet passes another, one of those planets will appear to move backward in the sky as viewed from the other planet. This apparent backward motion is called retrograde. Mercury, being the inner planet which retrogrades much more frequently, has a retrograde which has become famous, or rather infamous. Since Mercury rules technology, communication, and the daily rhythm of our lives, when Mercury turns retrograde, all these things seem to go backward or inward. We may be more drawn to people from our past, and we may be more reflective while Mercury is retrograde. These are excellent times for being creative, spiritual, or intuitive, since our subconscious is more readily accessible during these times. However, it is extra challenging during Mercury retrograde to be productive in a physical or linear way, and this is often where we experience the most trouble with this transit. Because rather than taking the opportunity to reflect and to gain insight or to rest, we continue business as usual, full speed ahead, and Mercury retrograde simply does not support this. We often will experience technological issues which may force us to a slower or more thorough pace. Some people, definitely a minority, but some people are born with Mercury retrograde in their birth charts, and they will actually feel more comfortable while Mercury is retrograde. But for most of us, we may find it difficult to communicate or to carry out our plans during these times. What is Mercury Pre-Shadow? So Mercury Pre-Shadow refers to when Mercury is direct or traveling forward, but has already entered the region which it will soon retrograde back over. So this happens just before a Mercury retrograde period. While Mercury is in pre-shadow, there's often so much new activity that we are not fully integrating everything. We may experience events or themes which we will revisit later once Mercury travels backward to revisit that same part of space. What is Mercury Post-Shadow? Mercury Post-Shadow occurs after Mercury stations direct or turns forward, but while Mercury is still traveling over the area that it just retrograded over. While Mercury is in post-shadow, we often experience many of the same themes that we explored during the retrograde, but now in a linear, active way as we apply the new insight we have gained during the recent retrograde. So yeah, basically that's the time where Mercury is now moving direct, and so you're still dealing with those same themes because Mercury is still in that same area. However, it's much more productive. You're solving these problems and moving forward rather than, being at that stage where you're addressing the problems or gaining awareness. Rather than gaining awareness, you're applying the awareness and moving forward. So that's what I have to say about Mercury retrograde. Hopefully that clarifies things. If you have any suggestions or questions or comments, please leave a comment below, or you can email me at manic.mercurian@gmail.com. I'm also doing personal readings, and just let me know. But thanks for watching.